Welcome back. Here we are. We're at the Sema show. The car's here. It's all good. All except for those wheel spacers that you saw me make, and they're working on a set of wheels for us right now. So join us as we do Sema. We introduce the car. Alex got to see the car for the first time. It's going to be cool.
Yep, it looks awesome. He can show you the rest of the show, but you'll see the car, and then they got to do some other fun stuff. You'll see they got to go to the ghost town before the show, and then have a little bit of fun there, and then you'll get into Sema. But anyways,
we're back on car stuff after this episode. All right, we're on the road. We left about an hour ago, and it was dark, real dark. But we're over in Oklahoma now on Interstate 40. It's just starting to get light. I'm driving in the left lane because that right lane jars my teeth. My fillings are going to fall out. Oklahoma roads. If you know, you know. But anyway, we're on our road to Sema. The car's loaded. I didn't get to video any of that last night. Debbie had a Halloween thing to go to, and I struggled to get the car in the trailer. Luckily, Tom came over and watched. I pulled it in. I had the trailer jacked up. You know, the spoiler's fairly low on the front of that thing, or the splitter, and I thought there's no way it's going to hit. Bam! Brand new front end. But it didn't do any damage. It just popped it, jumped up over the tailgate of the trailer. So I got to watch that when I'm unloading. But you would have been amused because the windows on the side of that thing are probably half of what this truck window is, and I had to crawl out of it. And I realized when I got twisted around and out of it, I'm as thick, or maybe thicker, than the window is tall. So I had to wedge through. You've seen cartoons where the mouse has to wedge through the little hole or something. That's what I look like getting out of that car. I told Tom, I said, I don't know how I'm going to do this. And he said, I was wondering that too. Tom could never do it. He's just big enough that he could never get out of that car. So I've got to do it again in Vegas tomorrow. So I guess we'll see if I can get in it. I hope I can. Anyway, we're on the road. I'll update you here in a little bit. It's starting to look like a trip to California on Route 66. I've been traveling this road my whole life. My family was Arkansas originally, and my mom and dad was in California as much as they were in Arkansas in the 40s and 50s, and so many other people. But you drive along Interstate 40 and you see Route 66, you know, all the way across, and some of it you get off on and go through the little towns, Tucumcari, places like that. But look at the scenery. If you look at those Route 66 books that are so popular. When I was a kid, we'd come across here, and I'd just daydream while my dad was driving. I'd look over on the side, you know, you'd be dirt roads like over here, and I'd be thinking about riding a motorcycle, daydreaming of riding those hills. We're in Texas still, but it's all starting to look the same.
We're almost to New Mexico.
Yeah, we're about to cross. So Russell's is 10-15 minutes down the road here. That's New Mexico, so we're somewhere between here and there. We're going to cross over, but it starts blending together. New Mexico will look like this for a long ways. Look over there, that's so pretty. To think that at one point in time, billions of years ago, I suppose the tops of all these flat top hills was the top of the planet. This was probably water down here. It's just neat to think how it's eroded that old windmill standing up there. Who knows what that was originally. But there's a little picnic area. Back when it was, I can remember barely, I mean, I was very, very young, but I can remember Route 66, and you would stop on the side of the road and you'd eat out of a picnic basket out of the back of the car. I actually remember doing that.
We stopped at one.
Yeah, Debbie did too. What were you, like
we went
4?
Yeah.
You barely remember that. But I remember it up into the late 60s and 70s, well, even in the 70s, I guess. Because Interstate 40 was here, but a lot of it was still Route 66, so you'd be on and off. So I was just talking about a little while ago, we were looking at the road, this little bitty 2-lane road is what Route 66 was, and people would come all the way across on that, and I'm looking at the traffic on Interstate 40, and you know, today's super light traffic. This is so pleasurable because it's usually so many trucks, so many cars. This is Saturday, so it's very, I don't know, it's very laid back today. But yet, you look down through there, it's like, can you imagine these big trucks on Route 66? I remember when it was just little cars, you know, we came across, the first I can remember was like a 60, my mom and dad had a 64 Impala, and before that they had a 59 Ford, and before that, you know, I can go back in the 40s and stuff, but my parents are 40s, I guess. They didn't go back to the 30s, but you know, you'd see those kind of old 50s and 60s cars. Now we got these 18-wheelers that weigh 80,000 pounds, and I mean thousands of them, literally just bumper to bumper, and today's very light. But anyway, it's beautiful in its own way. Okay, we're entering New Mexico. I wanted her to, she didn't have her phone, but I wanted her to get a shot of the old gas station ruins. Here we go. Boom! The road just got rough and noisy.
I went up like that.
Yeah, you gotta have a shock absorber on it. So look at all that vast territory out there. And you'd think that could never be anything, but based on Amarillo, I remember going through Amarillo when I was a kid, and it was just a little place. Like the Big Texan Steakhouse, it was kind of by itself and off the road a good ways, and now it's just surrounded. And Amarillo goes for miles and miles and miles. Someday this could all be populated. Right now it's just a bunch of flat land, but I really like it. A lot of your cattle come from here. Big cattle farms. We passed one, and I talked to the guy at the car museum. The guy that owns the car museum, I believe is what he told me, was a big cattle farmer, or somebody that's friends with him. But there's thousands of heads of cattle in those big cattle feedlots, and they stink big time, but they make good hamburgers, and I'm getting ready to have one. So we're just about ready to pull off our exit here. I'm going to switch lanes. This is it, right? Or is it done?
You got 4 miles.
Oh, sorry. It looks like that, which is not much to look at. Look at the lone windmill standing there. So pumping water, or used to. That one probably still works. There's cattle all around it. So it'll pump water up into the, yeah, that's still a usable one. It's funny, the right lane is smoother than the left lane. That's usually never. Many square miles and acres out there of nothing. All right, day 2. We're on the road. We stayed in Gallup last night. We just went to 2 different gas stations because the filters and the pumps were so slow. I could have put it in with a syringe faster. But we're on the road. We haven't had anything to eat yet. Ready to get out of Gallup. And I think we're supposed to be in Vegas at what, 12:40?
Yeah,
1:40?
12:40.
12:40. But we got to stop. Where is it we stop?
Kingman.
Kingman.
Yeah.
We're going to stop in Kingman at, guess what? In-N-Out. It's one of our mandatory stops. We're going to stop and get a double-double, and then we'll head straight up to Vegas, and then we got to try to get this thing in the convention center. That's always the sketchy part. We're staying right next to the convention center. There's a parking lot that they let trucks and trailers park in for the people who stay at the motel, whatever it is. 2 years ago, we pulled in there and they, whoa, stop. we've done this many times. They're like, what? What'd we do wrong? You can't park in here. It's $1,000 a car, and there's only 2 spots left. That's $1,000 to park in here? It's $1,000 to park your truck and trailer in here. It's like, it's always been free. We're registered at the motel, and it's always been free. It's $1,000 now. So we asked him if we could pull in and call Nolan from Iski Cams, because I was hauling a Roadster. We had 2. I forget, what was the other thing?
I don't remember.
Whatever, we brought something else. And Alex and Nick had it behind his truck. Well, we pulled in and called Nolan, and Nolan's like, what? So he calls the hotel. They know nothing about it. He ends up agreeing. They've got a credit card swiping machine. We paid $2,000 to park our truck and trailer in there, and it was fine. They gave us lots of room. Everything was good. But the next time, it was free again. So this time, we don't know what we're going to get.
We had the DeSoto.
We had what?
We brought the DeSoto. And
What DeSoto?
Not DeSoto, is it Savoy?
Oh, we brought the Savoy and the Roadster for Iski's booth. That's why Nolan paid twice. So, anyway, this time we don't expect to get a parking spot there because it always fills up and we're a day late. But we're going to park the trailer where Mickey Thompson has this set up. The problem is when we stay at the hotel and we park there, we're able to unload in that parking lot and then just drive around the corner to the convention center. It's easy. But when we stay where we're going to park, where we're going to have to park today, we're going to have to unload at the convention center. And if you guys have ever unloaded at Sema, it's not fun. The guys there, so all the workers at those things are union, just workers. They're not SEMA people. They work for the convention center, and most of them, or a lot of them, are on a power trip, and they want you to get your car out and get out of here now. Well, it's just Debbie and me. So Debbie won't drive the truck and trailer out because it's going to be sketchy. You're going to be crammed in with a bunch of other trucks and trailers and cars, high dollar stuff. So she can't drive, she could, I suppose, drive the Camaro in, but we got to arrange with Jason to meet us from Mickey Thompson and drive the Camaro in, and then Debbie and I are going to have to jump in the truck and trailer. They really don't even want you to turn your truck off. They want you to, unstrap the car and drive the truck forward with the gate down and the car slide out the back and somehow make it into the convention center, and then you just keep going. They don't want to give you like 38 seconds to get your truck and trailer out of there. So I'm not looking forward to it. And that's what, once that's done today and the truck's parked, then Debbie and I are on vacation for a week. And we may lay in bed for a couple extra hours one day, maybe 2 days. But anyway, that's where we're at. Okay, we made it to Kingman to In-N-Out. You ready for that,
I'm
right?
ready. I have my head in the wall.
Park in the street where we always do. So, the best stuff in the world. Best day ever for hamburgers.
Comes double doubles.
Here we come. We're gonna have a double-double. Okay, for all you In-N-Out haters, how can you hate on that? Meat, lettuce, Thousand Island dressing, and Debbie's tomato. The fries. Don't say that what a POS burger fries are better, because they're not.
Because we've had both.
We've had both a lot. And I'm open-minded. If it was, I'd be all about that. But look at the. If it was better, it would. Oh, look at this. $23 for all that. If that was what a POS burger or Five Guys would be double that. And it's just not worth the difference. Somehow, Lindsay from In-N-Out has made this work. Well, it's worked for many, many decades. Simple menu. How you doing, man? And those guys back there make $20-something an hour. And there's a load of them. And they still charge $23. So anyway, we're going to enjoy. Okay, so we're crossing over Hoover Dam. Unfortunately, you can't see it with the walls they built. I guess though you can.
I got some.
Yeah, you got it with that. Cool. Look at the people here walking to see it. It's really a cool place to visit. I'm not sure what the blue is. We're too close to it to see. So all this structure here is for the F1 race that's coming. Is it this week or this weekend or what?
I think it's the coming weekend. I think it's at the end of Sema, but I don't remember how they do it.
Looks like the Eagles are coming to perform at the Sphere. That thing's crazy. This is gonna. I'm probably gonna have to jack this truck up, the trailer up, because the spoiler's so low on this thing.
Oh, this is the first. This is the first reveal for you.
Oh yeah, look at that. I love it. Hey, that looks good.
You know, have we seen it outside yet?
Oh, when you roll that out in the sun,
I don't even.
No, it was cloudy when we saw it.
that's gonna fit Vegas perfect.
Yeah, flashy.
Definitely.
But that spoiler, what you took. That spoiler hit right here on this when I was coming
Oh
on.
yeah, because it's low in the front.
Yeah, I'm gonna jack it. I'm gonna jack the trailer up. We're not hurting like for 5 minutes here, right?
No, you're fine. You're fine. The people out here have been very nice to us.
Good. Go ahead.
This is where we need Alex, because we need somebody a lot tinier to try to get it in the car.
And where's Alex? She's off in
Where is
Mexico.
Alex?
Yeah.
I sent honeymoon or something.
Yeah, I sent a picture to her and that said this is our current situation.
I think we should not send her any pictures and just let the suspense build up.
Oh, yeah.
I like that idea.
Yeah. When I sent it to her, though, we were in the traffic back there, so she doesn't
yeah.
know we've even made it here yet.
Yeah. There's no real easy way to get in here, but we made it happen.
This thing's probably gonna be dirty because this floor is filthy.
There's a little bit of dust on it,
But we don't have a duster. We're gonna go to Walmart and get one tonight.
we probably have some. We have some stuff. Yeah, we got. Oh.
I gotta.
Oh yeah, I'm
I
getting out
gotta
of the way
get
for this.
You gotta come hold me up, keep me from falling back.
What music should we put to this? He's doing good. He's got it.
Ah!
If he gets stuck there, I don't know how we're gonna get him out. Okay.
Heads in.
at the Mickey trailer, and I think we can go dump the trailer at where we're going.
Yep.
Secret location.
Yeah.
This is the deal right here.
Yeah.
One bump and that tire's gonna go. But I like it. You'll be happy. Whatever. I'm gonna get it. The trailer.
There you go. That's all right. You won't tell nobody.
That thing sounds so sweet. You got a red light here now? I got lighters on mine.
Just don't break the speed limit with that.
Run, that's turbo supercharged.
Your new friend?
It looks good. It looks awesome.
Your new friend there liked it.
You know what? Whenever you can make friends with Elvis, it's not a bad day.
Yeah.
Okay, so we made it. We're here. We're across from Next Gen Tire. We're right behind the South Hall. Mickey Thompson has their trailer set up down here. We're gonna move the Camaro over here for now, and we'll take it inside later. Look at that thing though, it sparkles. It looks good. I gotta take some pictures of it. That's one of Mickey Thompson's original off-road race cars. I gotta look that over. That's pretty wild. Jason was telling me that's got some real innovations to it for the day. I'm not sure what year that was. Probably early 70s. I'm not real sure. But you glad to be here?
We're here, yes. And Jason gave us really good directions, so.
Yeah, that helped. So I'm gonna close the trailer up and we're gonna go move this car over. Wait into that. It's members only. If you guys like what you see and you want to see more and better content, because I'm going to do lots of little short things, join my members only thing, and the money that you pay is going to help fund some of these projects that I want to do, and we're all going to have fun. You're going to get your money's worth. It may be a little bit slow to start with here, but you know, it's because I'm learning. Aaron Davis, I think, is #1 member. He's our buddy, but he also saw that we had that listed, and he pushed the button and joined it. So be sure to check out my members only thing on YouTube.
Okay.
So it's a new day. It's Monday. Debbie and I decided to forego Sema today since it's setup day still, and we could have went in with our badges and went to the Mickey Thompson booth, but we've been in enough of them setting up. So we're out. We went and had another In-N-Out for you In-N-Out fans. We had a good lunch, and now we're driving out to a ghost town, Nelson Ghost Town. We've still got 6.2 miles to go. We've met like 3 vehicles. Here's another one coming. But it's a famous old ghost town with the Wild West outlaws. I guess everybody that was a famous Wild West outlaw has been here. You're out in the middle of the Nevada desert. There's not much out here except this paved road. I look at it and I just want to get out on a dune buggy or a dirt bike and go riding. But that's not happening this trip. Anyway, we're going to go another 5 miles and we're going to turn, and we don't know if we can go to the ghost town. It says something about $150 or $180 for a tour. I ain't giving $150 to tour any place on the planet. There's nothing worth $150 each. It'd be $300, $320, $40 depending on what price is right. So since we don't have anything else to do, we're going to drive up here and look at it. And if they want that much money, we're going to make a U-turn and head back to Las Vegas. We'll let you know when we get up here. We just went through the little town of Nelson. Driving Look at the rough terrain out there. You can see why the outlaws would come here. Who would ever find you?
I guess this is a little ghost town down here.
Oh, that's it. There's the ghost town. So before this road was here, could you imagine anybody ever coming out here? I mean, it's like somewhere out there. Who knows what's out there, but you know, why would you ever go to it?
There's supposed to be a mine down here too.
I think we saw the back there, it said gold mine tour. So maybe we can stop. Look at that, that's cool. I can slow down here so you can see all the stuff. Looks like a hippie commune over here to the right with all these buses and what have you. Look over here at the old cars. Chevron gas station. Of course, that's right up my alley there, that old gas tanker truck. Little old garage. That's some cool stuff right there. Be sure to get some of that right
I
there.
got some of it. We'll have to get out and walk.
Model A bodies. I guess, where do I park? Parking over here. So there's a few people down in here. We didn't meet many or see many. I'm gonna park right here by this 1950 truck, and my truck's gonna get dirty.
I bet we can find a car wash.
Cool stuff here. Look at the old, I guess it's an old mine up there. See the old equipment, looks like a mine shaft. We've got a water tank up here. A little gas pump. I mean, a lot of this is probably recreated or, you know, set up for the tourists. But, you know, I suppose it was really a town at one point. That's what it says anyway. So we got all the people leaving. There was nobody moving until we started recording. See that truck I have? Remember, when we built our house, we used a truck almost identical to that. It was green. I think it was a Chevrolet, and we sold it to our friend Dave. But it had a flatbed like that, and that's what I hauled bricks on and stewed it on. I built scaffolding on it to brick my house. It's the same truck.
You don't know that you're
Look at, of course, you see they got a Taylor sign up. Oh, wait, Texaco, sorry. It should say Taylor. Look at the water tank. It's just so cool. I mean, I grew up in the California desert. I mean, that's where we went. Our spare time when I was in school, all the way from time I can remember through high school, we rode motorcycles in the desert and camped and had our own personal spots, you know, like everybody else that went camping in the desert that grew up. Look up there, there's probably a mine shaft. I think I'm looking right at it right there.
We need to read the sign down there. We have rules.
All photographers and guests, please check in at store. Oh, we gotta go read the rules. Look at the Metro.
Oh, look, gas, 32 cents a gallon.
Oh, that's cheap. We need to fill up.
We use diesel.
Yeah, I didn't use a lot of diesel then. So we're gonna read the rules. Everyone must check in at store first. This is not a Disneyland, a theme park, or a playground. Due to the abundance of stupid people, you can no longer walk around here. This is now a fee area. Parents, stray children, and teenagers will be shot on site. We are open. Check in at the front store, at the store first. If we're closed after dark, do not stop. Go away. This is private property. We live here. All right, so maybe that's a good excuse to leave. Nothing's good anymore.
I guess we can go check and see what it...
I guess we can go to the store and sign the book, and then we can see what's up. I don't know, but it is a good place to live. So, I mean, to visit. Look at that, 31 Model A, 3031, I don't know which. I've had a few of them. Mine were a little bit better shape than that. Look at the hit and miss, or one longer here. I guess we can't go walk around and see it until we sign in. So, like a little Texaco sign, I'll take it. Mine's bigger. All right, so we're gonna go in the store and check this out, and we'll let you know what we find out. Look at this, they're gonna have a wedding up here, so we don't have but like 5 minutes to look at this. There's a cab over, check that out. We're gonna walk up here as high as we can and turn around. So there's a chapel. If you guys get to come here, you need to do it. This is awesome. So she just told us the whole story, and it's way too much for me to repeat. But that's why you'd want to come here, just to hear the history of this place. What a cool chapel. So she basically has grown up here, and this town is the reason Nevada has power. And that is the mine up there. I want to hang out and look at it more, but we can't. Yeah, let's get out. She's trying to put the ropes up, so let's get out of here. Go down to the other section. I love stuff like that. The tanks, the Model A's. That's a 28, 29. We're gonna get out of here. That one has a few bullet holes in it. So her family owns this, her dad and mom, and all this stuff here they brought in when they lived in town. All of this stuff was on their property, and she said that they were the weirdos in town. So when they bought this, how many years ago? 33, I think.
I didn't hear that part.
And they brought all their stuff here. And of course it fits in perfectly. But it's really, really neat history. 5 miles this way is the Colorado River. I think we'll drive down that road a ways, but I don't want to get down there where I can't turn around. We're gonna walk over here just a little bit and then, oh, that's what it is. The bride's here. I don't want to intrude on their wedding. There's lots of cab overs. There's another one down there. That's a little earlier than mine. Well, there's a drone flying over. I guess part of the wedding. They just ripped somebody inside the store for flying a drone. They said there's no drone over this property. They're very, very outlaw, very hardcore, but very nice at the same time. Look at this jail cell. Now, I would like to have that. So neat. I've got that. I've got the phone booth. I've got a lot of the stuff here. Gotta come back and take the tour. I'm excited to do that. Boat motors, jukeboxes, washing machines. These buildings are original. Look at the bull of a clock up there. Man, the sun's shining right on it. You guys aren't destined to see that. Look how cool that is inside there. Look at the old drinking fountain right there. Looks like out of an old doctor's office or something.
That's like the doctor's office. I used to go to the hospital. They had that.
Looks like little cannons right there.
Yeah, this is cool. Those stupid people make it where you can't come in here.
Yeah, people have ruined it, evidently. Of course, people ruin everything. Don't go down there, that's private. The old clawfoot bathtubs. I hate those things. They're cool to look at, but they remind me of having to take a bath in them. I know, I said I have some of this stuff, I just don't have it all. I want that jail cell right there. I love this stuff. Look at the old oil tank. All right, well, I feel like I'm intruding. So let's get out of here. Oh, so that's the entrance to something, a mine shaft in this old bedroom or whatever it is. I guess you're allowed to look and look at the cast iron wheels on that. I don't know if it's a tiller or what it is. And they said these are original buildings. You can't hardly recreate this kind of stuff.
They had to remodel the. Didn't they say was it a lodge or what did they say that we were just in?
Yeah, lodge.
Mess hall.
Mess hall, yeah.
Yeah. And it's only men allowed here.
Huh?
And it was only men allowed
Oh,
at this camp.
in the day. All right, well, they're trying to take pictures for the wedding. Let's go ahead and get. They said they were out here somewhere. She said her parents had all that. I think I already said that. Her parents had all this stuff. It's amazing anybody would have all this. Okay, so there's the real deal. That's the real sign that would have worked in my Texaco signpost. That's the 6-foot diameter. I feel like I know that thing intimately. I like that arrow. I've thought many times about building one of those, and I probably will now that I'm kind of doing signs and stuff. I enjoy that. Of course, I find something like this. What's that say? Gardner Denver.
Oh yeah, it says it on the front.
What?
Gardner Denver on the front.
So it's a big old compressor. I'm sure it was used, you know, to run some of these hammers and stuff. But I love it. Look at the side. The pistons. There's 2, 2, and 2. I take it. The pistons have to be 7 or 8 inches in there. You know, that's a giant piece of cast iron. Think of the air that would pump. I had a V4 version of this, a little bit smaller everything. It was probably 3 foot shorter than this. And it had a big tractor type 4-cylinder in it. This one's actually, somebody's retrofit this. This isn't what was in it originally, but an old Oldsmobile, probably a 455, you know, 60s vintage, maybe late 50s vintage engine. Just neat. Look at the steel wheels. But all around here, like look at I assume, let's go over there and look at it closer. I think that's a generator. It's belt driven. So they'd have a big, whatever kind of powerhouse. You know, some places might have a water wheel, some might have a steam engine, whatever it had at the time. But it's a big General Electric. It says induction motor, so this is actually a motor, not a generator. Wonder what kind of horsepower that.
Yeah.
I can't see what it says. Yeah, back 125 horsepower. Type 1. Trying to see the 60 cycles, horsepower 125, 35 amps, 2200 volt. Speed no load 720 RPM, full load 690. So you got your big inputs, big 3-phase inputs. Man, that's a workhorse. I don't know how they got that kind of power.
Did I hear them say they have rattlesnakes too?
Oh yeah, they were talking about snake. You know there's big rattlesnakes here. All right, so we're kind of to the end of the cool stuff. Looks like some airplane wrecks down here we got to go see.
Oh, private property, keep out.
Oh yeah, can't see that. I guess that's part of the tour.
Yeah.
So let's go over here by the Volkswagen. They look like Volkswagen people.
Wait just a second. I'm going to zoom in here. You see the plane. think I see something that you and Jason might have been talking about doing.
What?
Get
Oh,
your-
good.
No, around in front of it. In front of it. Have to walk on around.
I don't remember what Jason and I were talking about.
Those big tires?
Oh, like this Maverick here?
Yeah. There's not big tires though.
Yeah, we were talking about making Jason from Mickey Thompson putting Alex's 34 sedan on top of a 4-wheel drive with tires about the size of this. If it was my 34 sedan, I might do that. I don't know if Alex would want to.
Do you ride in this, or is this just a display?
I think it's display. So look behind here, if you can see in the sun. They said those tanks had chemicals.
Cyanide.
Cyanide. And they would, so they gotta break the rock. I can't remember what kind of rock you guys were.
Gypsum, I think.
No, it was, anyway, they break the rock up and then they have to pulverize it in those hammer mills and then put it in a tank with the cyanide and it dissolves the heavy metals. And that's how they collect the gold. They said there's no nuggets here. It's all gold that's embedded in it. It's kind of like in our countertops at home, you'll see what we call it, granite or whatever we have.
Yeah.
So we're in the main hall here, where Central Hall, and we just now found Mickey. Oh, look, there's a car. So we just now found him. This is our first visual. I didn't come in and see the car the other day. Well, it looks good sitting there. So we're gonna look at this. Our Iceland friends. How are you guys? You're on camera. I wasn't recording you. I was going to record that car there, but these are cool Icelanders. That's what you call yourself, right? And they do drag and drive in Sweden. You did Sweden this year, right? Cool. Then you won.
In Iceland.
No, didn't you win Street Week, your class? Oh, I was thinking you did. Sorry. Close.
The Icelandic championship at home.
The championship. That's pretty special.
It's cool. It is. So.
Didn't think about seeing you guys here. So we're going to talk and look at Alex's car, and we'll get back with you later.
Before PRI, because I know.
So I just snuck in here, and I'm using Jason's seat. My back's already tired. It's hard because you stop and you talk along the way here. And then you
Get interrupted? Are you getting interrupted?
No.
No. And there's
The car
Jason.
looks good. You guys made a good choice at the green.
You know, listen, I am not a color aficionado. So, Alex,
Just think about it. Silver on this carpet here would have just.
no. She
beautiful.
did it right. She did a good job.
Looks good.
So, we've had a lot of people come by and take pictures of the car. A lot of compliments. We've heard a lot of, that's the best 5th gen?
Yeah, that's good.
We said that's the best 5th gen we've seen.
Good. That's good.
And it really does. It stands out.
You know, from the front, it's hard to even think of it as a 5th gen because that car's old now.
Yeah.
2011. You don't. That sounds young to me. But
Oh, me too.
New, but
Yeah, it's
not.
14 years old.
It's what?
14 years old.
14 years old.
Yeah.
It's almost both.
That means mine's 11.
Yeah, she's got a 2011.
No, I got 14.
Oh, 14. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is an 11.
This is almost a classic for 10
It
years.
is, but you know
You
what's funny is some girl that she was friends with on Facebook or something, and she made a post and she said, you know what, I've never been really a 5th gen Camaro person, but she said, Alex's car makes me want one. She said, and I'm thinking about buying one and can't find one that's not just roached out.
And these are affordable.
Yeah, but they're roached, you know,
Yeah.
all worn out now, so
No, it turned out fantastic.
yeah, it really did. The stripes even look good. The colors on the outside. Okay, so this is going to wrap this episode up. She got to see it this morning for the first time. I wasn't here for that, but she... Look at it, looked like that, I guarantee.
It was so good. I walked up though, and I'm like, I hear music, and I'm like, immediately, booth is clear, and I'm like, has to be Jason. I walk up, and he's sitting in there jamming out, and I'm like, get out of my car, Jason.
Oh, he's in your car?
Yeah, jamming.
Oh, he was a Jason.
10 out of 10. Like,
you like the color?
the color, outstanding. It's so good. It's one of those, like, I was worried about the color a little bit.
You did worry about the color a little bit.
I was very excited about the color initially, but then like I saw it at first and I'm like, what if I made a mistake? It's too bright. Like, silver's very safe. I know it looks good silver, but then we had a discussion where like all of the, like, I don't know, like the Mopars and stuff that are,
Yeah, the 70s Mopars, I gave that example. I
Yeah.
said, think about those, purple and pink. Those are the cars everybody wants.
And Dad said, you guys are just used to the neutral colors nowadays. And that's very true. Which silver looks good. It's just very... And Craig Grubner made fun of my silver car, so...
Yeah, kind of belly button.
But now...
So the thing is that this thing, it changes. You put that outside and it looks totally different. The metallic is so heavy, it's almost bass boat.
That's one thing I was worried about.
But it looks good. It's just right.
And it's cool how it pulls the color because one of the things that Megan and I liked about it was that it had the bronze, like gold undertone, and it's really pulling a Mickey Thompson, like, yellow. I like that.
So one of the things, Moo, which is Nick's employee and buddy, when he walked in the shop, he goes, oh, it looks so good, but I don't like the yellow stripes.
That's my favorite
See,
detail.
that's what I said. I think it looks great.
The reason that came to be was I think it's me and Jason were talking, and I was like, I wouldn't mind having a bright accent stripe on it. Because remember, when we taped it off, I don't know, a while back to maybe fix the stripe or something, I saw the yellow or the bright green tape on it, and I was like, that looks so good. I like that. And that's kind of how this came.
So Meg, when she walked in, she said, I'm not sure about the yellow. I think it might look better red.
No.
But here's the thing. Car people, what do we call Moo? Rat rod kind of racer. You know, he's not really an aesthetically
He likes
pleasing
nice
guy.
stuff, but it's a different.
But he's a
stuff.
different generation. So this generation's okay with it. This generation's passed it on to that generation. Megan, she's a graphic designer, so her ideas are going to be a lot different than ours. But she did admit that it looks good. So anyway,
That's actually I think that's one of my favorite parts of
yeah, you're not going to take it off, right?
Yeah, no.
I wouldn't even take these off
No.
because these are on top.
I want all of this to stay.
Yeah, I like it.
And so one of my things is, I was telling somebody in my video this morning, actually I was telling the video this morning, that growing up with, like, you did paint and body, I cannot stand when cars are wrapped and it's a red car with like a lime green outer. Like, open the door and it immediately goes down the toilet for me. So then, like, that was the one thing, was I was like, we can't change the color if we can't do the door jams. And today,
Those are amazing.
Sean Dockery walked up and told me, who painted that? And I'm like, it's not paint. Thank you. So
They did a good job.
Arc Wraps, Fort Smith, Arkansas, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, he came down and spent 2 different nights working these graphics out. So when they lay this out on a flat picture and then they try to apply it to the car, it jacks us up. So the first set of stripes that he cut were angled and low, and they didn't come out here on the cap right. There's just a lot of things wrong. So he took pictures of it, took it back to the shop, and changed all that up, and he nailed it. I mean, it works perfect.
He did so good. And then Dad mounted the wheels and tires, and then got it ready and raised it up and got it ready. So I got to see it for the very first time walking up this morning. It's good. I assume you showed all of them that in the video.
The video that Megan is going to work on for me, this is the end of it, so you will have already seen it, but I got to give Meg credit for whatever it turns out, because I just filmed a bunch of stuff and she's putting it all together. And unfortunately, when I shared all those pictures or videos to an album, it's just like throwing a deck of cards out there. So it's going to be her job to sort through them and try to put it together. I know she's good. This gives her a little extra push.
I think you're probably going to see that before this, because I got like 3 videos to put out before. So you'll see the finish before you see the end. But
You'll see mine first, just like the wedding video. She doesn't have one out yet. I've already done mine. So
I've been busy.
I based that on, though, a lot of people from the wedding were throwing stuff out there, so it was no secret the next day or that night even. So
I got months of videos built up.
So the thing is, you get to see each of our perspective on that wedding, and you get to see it on this car too. She can do another one at her shop or whatever.
I got 2 lined up. We did cam swap too.
Yeah, the cam swap. They haven't seen that yet?
No.
Then you get to do a converter swap. Because it kind of...
I got a meeting with Gearstar in a little bit. Not that this is not, it's a stock converter, but I need to talk to Gearstar and be like, guys,
About a converter.
please help me.
We gotta get this fixed. That's all. I mean, rear wheels and converter, and you should be good to go on this thing and get back to driving. And the thing is, it looks like a new car. That's what I'm pleased with.
Gonna be I had people comment on my stuff and they're like, yeah, I wouldn't believe that's the same car. I'm like, because it was, I think my description was it was dusted, crusty, and busted.
It was busted. Anyway, so we're at the SEMA show. We're going to wrap this video up, and we're going to go walk around. So we get to do that today. Or I don't know if she gets to, but Debbie and I get to.
Thursday, Friday. Today,
I've got stuff to do.
I got stuff to do.
I've got places to go and people to see.
I got to do that today, tomorrow.
Yeah,
we
but
can
yours are business, and like this guy right here. Don't forget Chuck from
Actually,
Radford.
Hi, guys.
Chuck is our first meeting today. 9:30. We're doing a little talkie talk.
We're gonna go hang out and talk a little bit, have some fun.
Except I heard Matt Young has to hang out with us too.
He does. Yeah, I mean,
So mean.
that's a common thing. He seems to just be whatever
Matt's
we
always
are.
sticking his 2 cents in.
I know. I heard he was coming with the NHRA.
It's really weird. Now we're just gonna for the floor the rest of the time.
So we're going to do that. Dad's
We
got-
love you, Matt. We do.
I know.
We love you.
Thanks.
We couldn't do it without Matt.
Aww.
And my next guest is a very familiar face.
So Alex is getting interviewed by Tony Pentagon for Fox for NHRA.
Good. So how long have you been
Pretty
here at the SEMA show? Were you at our event this past weekend?
No, okay, so hear me out. I got married a week and a half ago, and then went on honeymoon in Mexico, and then came into SEMA yesterday. Yesterday was my first day here, so it's been a busy week, but it's been a good one.
All right. So is this the honeymoon for yourself and Nick?
No, we went to Mexico and then flew into this, so this is like getting
this is
back to
follow-up.
work. Yeah, it's getting back to work. But yesterday we had a really busy day on the floor. I have a car over in the Mickey Thompson booth. It's just my 2011 Camaro. It's a daily driver, but they just released a new street tire, and yeah, so I was excited to see it here.
So drag week, 6 weeks, drag and drive. What was the highlight of the season that's coming to an end? Or are you still going to see some time on the track?
I'd say it's pretty much come to an end. So this year, my main focus was getting my shop done. So I had 8,000 square foot shop, and I was wrapping that up so that way we can really run into next year. So the main events we got to do this year were we had Sick Week, we had NHRA Chicago with Pete, with you guys, for shootout, and then we had Sick Summer. I had to skip Drag Week this year. Like, I literally ran out of time. I was doing construction. We had ATR construction this year. But as far as event-wise, we had some good personal bests with the 55 this year. We went to Mickey Thompson and did a test week in August, and it's just been a really good year as far as like seeing the car improve. And I would say Sick Summer was probably our best event, but going into next year, we've got lots of new stuff to test. We've got all these ideas, and we're going to kick off the season in January with testing and getting ready for Sick Week again.
So Alex, in all the different types of cars that you get in, how quick have you been in 1,000 feet? How quick have you been in a quarter mile?
1,000 feet. I honestly don't know that.
Yeah,
number,
have you raced
but
1,000 feet?
No, I
Okay,
mean,
all quarter mile.
not thinking about that, but quarter mile wise, this year we did a 6:58. Yeah, I had to get my numbers right. I always forget.
It's in there.
Yep. So yeah, so that one was a good one, and 2:24. So.
That's
Yeah.
pretty quick, pretty fast.
Yeah.
Any aspirations to move ahead? You know, I know that you're young enough. You have a big presence on social media. Do you anticipate any doors opening that could potentially land you, maybe in any of the professional categories in the Mission Food Series?
You know, it's one of those, like, I love the idea that I don't know exactly what tomorrow holds.
Yeah.
And so something that we always try to do is just jump to whatever opportunity leads that way. And there's definitely, like, I have my eyes open, and if that presents itself, I would jump there. For now, in the meantime, we're working on our program and continuing to, make that better and work on seat time and skill there, and then in the future, if that opportunity arises, I would definitely
Give it some consideration.
give it some consideration.
What's the word here at Sema? Is it networking?
Those kind of interviews are tough.
We're an island.
You gotta think quick. You don't know what the questions are gonna be. So she's really good at communicating and answering questions and coming up with answers on the fly like she's doing there. But she does a lot of it. I wouldn't feel so comfortable with a legend like Tony. That's the big time stuff, and Tony doesn't understand our kind of stuff because he's never done it. It's not his thing. He's a very professional, corporate type drag racer, and we're very non-professional, low budget, grassroots, homemade type drag racing. It's just that she gets a lot of publicity, and then people love what we do, and I don't think Tony probably really familiar with it.
I heard part of it, but tell me a little bit about, maybe was it the song and what you did during your wedding for the dance?
Now they're talking about the father-daughter dance.
Don't dance, but swapping camera lifters in a very short period of time at race events it comes to be something that we have done a couple times. And so it was the day before the wedding. It's like, well, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna play out this dance that we don't want to do? And we're like, what if we did a camera lifter swap and we'll just roll an engine out, and we'll just make it fun. And so that's what we did. We practiced it the day before, and we tried to do something that was us. I had no idea that it was going to gain traction on social media, but it did.
Is there a video?
There's a lot. It's circulating back then, but we rolled out a big block Chevy that came out at 55 and put a cam, timing chain, lifters, rockers, all that. So it was a really close period.
So Alex, before you leave, tell everybody how can we find you on YouTube, your Instagram, what are your handles?
Yeah, so my YouTube is Riding with Alex Taylor, and everything else is Alex Taylor Racing.
Well, thanks. Always a pleasure talking with you, and you can find Alex Taylor. Keep an eye on her on the racetrack, and for some odd reason, I just see you in a pro stock car and beyond. So best of luck to you this rest of the show, and moving forward to 26. And don't go far, we're just getting started.
Okay, so it's like getting near 4 o'clock, and we're gonna call this Sema. We're gonna call this a week. So I'm heading back over to Mickey Thompson. Alex and Debbie and Nick just walked over there. It's 4:30. I think we start our car and head out of here. But I don't know. That's going to be complicated because we got to leave the car in a parking garage and load it in a trailer tomorrow. We got to go get our trailer out at the drag strip. So it's kind of complicated. I think I'm going to see if Alex is okay with it. We're going to let Debbie ride with her through the parade, which could be 3 or 4 hours. And then Nick and I can just hang out and do what we want to do while Alex and Debbie do the parade in the car. And then we'll put it in the parking garage and go eat. But anyway, that's a wrap. I'm going to show you what it looks like as the day winds down, the week winds down. Let me turn this thing around. So the people have thinned out. There's not a lot going on. Everybody's ready to pack their booths up. Look at that. I haven't even seen that car. I'm not a Charger guy, but that thing is friggin' nice. Wow. Kind of into this green. Green is my jam right now. Look at the interior on that. Thing's friggin' beautiful. Man, that paint's nice. So whoever did this, look at the bumpers are like gold. I don't know what the color is. I don't know if they're powder coated. They look like chrome to me. Anyway, sorry to distract you there. Let's see, where am I going? We're right here, Mickey Thompson booth. Anyway. Okay, so Jason's frantically getting the booth cleared. Listen to all the hot rods running.
Jason is panicking. He's like, we got to go.
Why do we have to go so fast?
Well, because he wants to break the rules, and if we wait till 4:30, we haven't broke the rules.
Okay, we love breaking rules. Jason is like a master of he's like a troublemaker, and I like that.
What's my saying? No great person went down in history by following all the rules.
There you go. You heard it.
Insubordinate.
Yes.
So Debbie and Alex are going to ride out in this good-looking car, and I'm going to record it a little bit. Nick, I'm not sure where he went. He may have ditched us. Are they backing up and coming out here? Okay, let's move that. There's a cord back there.
Yeah, I know.
I hope it has. Because that's not, they don't work. The sensors aren't in there. That's what it was before. I didn't put the sensors in. I didn't have the car. Just get in and go. No, I think you're gonna have to pull up here and back up. If you back up, you're gonna hit that cord. Come this way. See if you have gas.
I got the cord out.
You what?
We got gas.
Okay, good.
Hey, John. You got room. You just want to pull it that way a little bit? We got room. We'll be all right. It's zip tied in. That's right. We'll be a little bit more. One forward.
Should be good there. Do a burnout. Do a burnout. Funny when it's cold, it doesn't make any sound. It doesn't sound like it's got a cam at all.
I don't have that timing manipulation yet.
It's what? Oh.
Timing manipulation.
So this is the chaos of getting out of Sema. Then they're going to get in the parade, and that can take 3 or 4 hours. So I think they've got a route figured out where they can go in the parade for a little ways and then jump off of the parade route and go to the parking garage, because Mickey Thompson's going to do a photo shoot. Check this out. Look at that candy red. I'm not a Corvette guy, but that's a nice one. 582. So the scoop fits inside of the scoop. Look at the semi-gloss version of that paint under the hood. That's really classy looking. Look at the chrome. Look at the speaker grill. So this is the kind of stuff, you see stuff that, you know, make fun of Sema builds. Well, this is obviously a super well done car and super big money. But look at that speaker grill. That's beautiful. Details in the seat, wood steering wheel, really nice billet, high dollar steering wheel. Look at that. That paint is just flawless. Beautiful car. Roadster shop stuff. You know, if it's roadster shop, it's big money. That thing is super sweet. Anyway, there's another one over there. While we're sitting here waiting for her to get out, let's walk around and look at some of this roadster shop stuff. Look at the 69 Chevelle. Has some funky wheels. Let's zoom in on them. Not exactly my taste, but really cool. Really nice. Well done. Little notch. Really nice car with a Coyote, I guess. I'm assuming. That's got to be a Coyote. I gotta admit, I kind of like them a little. I've spent a lifetime hating them, but I'm getting used to them. Look at the wheels here. I want to show you some details. So they bolt together down in there, but then look at the spokes are way out here. So if you think about it, that piece of billet, that took at least a 5-inch piece to make that. So it was a 5-inch piece, whatever that diameter is. That's probably a 20-inch wheel. So probably a 20-inch by 5-inch billet to make that, and the amount of time that it took to machine that wheel. And look at the nice machining. You know, it's not just Scotch-Brite scuffed. It's machined. All those are machine marks that are really well done. This is another super high dollar, super nice car. I love the finish here. I don't know what it is. Nothing is normal. Nothing is stock. Nothing's factory done on a car like this from the roadster shop or these big high dollar Sema builds. They're just over the top perfect. The paint on that's beautiful. It's unbelievable. I don't know what to guess a car like that, but it's multi 7-figure numbers. I mean, it's, you know, what is it, $1.5 million? I don't know. So just incredible. So she's sitting here and they start stacking up. Here comes some more down the aisle. There's a funny car on its way out. They'll push it out. There's 2 funny cars and a little truck. And then the ramp is loaded. This Mustang sitting here waiting, the ramp going up. That's where our booth used to be, at the top of that ramp with Iski. But all these guys are sitting in their cars ready to get out this door. We're not technically supposed to have started them, but Jason really likes breaking the rules. So, got some cylinder heads here. So when they finally open the doors and they drag their feet, they do it some kind of methodical way. And the trucks, the 18-wheelers are backing in out there to start loading stuff out. But I guess this door right there is the door we're all gonna go out. So once they open that door, everybody will fire up and then the parade begins, just getting out of here. So,
I'm only a little stressed.
you what?
I'm only a little stressed.
It's always stressful.
Not that. I'm trying not to look like a dweeb because I rolled through. I'm not worried about rolling into somebody. I'll just pop it in neutral, but it looks like a dork. I'm like,
It doesn't look bad out here.
It doesn't?
No.
Okay.
Just
Those guys over there said, that thing looks like it needs a converter, and I just yelled out the window, it does.
it does, yeah. All right, it'll be fine. Yeah, it needs a new converter. That's to come. So anyway, when they start,
maybe they'll think it's got a blower and it's got blower surge. Not that that's any better, but
no, it doesn't matter. Blower surge would be more embarrassing than a converter. It would be to me anyway.
okay. So from the outside, it's not as embarrassing as it feels on the inside.
No, I don't notice it. I mean, I saw it doing that, but it's like it's no big deal. It looks fine. So they're starting to roll. You want me to push you?
Yeah, it says do not start your engine.
Yeah. Hey, Nick. Let's, when they start packing in there, let's push her over there.
Okay.
Because we're not allowed to start. Anyway, I'm going to put this on pause. Okay, they should be getting ready to go through the parade. The door's right here. Go. All right. There they go. Yeah, it does. It just needs a converter.
Look how good it looks.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks like a high dollar bill except for the wrap. You know, if it was paint and didn't have the dust under it, it would look like a high dollar bill.
Makes me want to get my white Camaro back and put a healthy motor in it.
I think you need to hang on to that car and make it into something like that.
Yeah. No, I'm not getting rid of that one.
We've got one of those that I need to build.
I really like that color.
I don't. You do or don't?
I do.
It looks really good. There goes the. Look at this Nomad. If you want a car that you can buy a really, really, really nice house for. On what? That's a Nomad. That's the same as Bailey's.
I thought it was flatter.
No, that's a 55 Nomad. He just did a lot of stuff. None of it, in my opinion, improved that. I mean, you can improve a 55 Nomad, but it's very well done and very tasty. What is that noise? Oh, it's up coming out of the roof up there.
It's a big muffler. Other side pipe, so you're only hearing 4 of the cylinders.
Yeah, that's what it is. It sounds like it's misfiring. Look at that. What year is that?
It's got the scoop on the front. It doesn't have the gas tank, so it's 32.
Oh, you got it. Good job.
332 had a gas tank in the town.
Yeah.
We got our own parade.
Yeah, we do. It's the same as being out there, except for it's just, oh, look at the airplane. Looks like it's turned over on its side. He's leaving out. There's a lot of people here that have to fly up.
Go all the way to the side.
Okay,
Oh, we had VIP.
I thought so too. A lot of people here that's got to fly out that are nervous about getting an airplane.
Good at idle.
It does that, but that wrap, if he wraps it, it just loses it. Man, that thing's nice.
I love this stripe around the window.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that. Look at that. Imagine the hours in that paint. Bodywork. I think Alex's car looks better than that one.
Got a no prep wing on it.
Yeah, exactly. Back of the track wing. It is up. Sorry people, you gotta look at my finger for a while. That's a different looking top. One thing about what's that? Yeah, dude. Street rod. Comes another Roadster Shop car. That's 69 Chevelle.
That's a Barra motor.
Is it?
Yeah.
I wonder
Straight
what-
inline 6. It was in the Pulsar Turbos booth.
It was in the what?
Pulsar Turbos booth?
Oh, I
Got a
don't
big
even-
turbo on it.
Cool.
I think it's
Barra or 2JZ or something. So I drove, that was my daily car for a long time. I had a 69 Chevelle Super Sport, 396 4-speed. It was originally white, I painted it white. Then the paint started messing up because that was lacquer days. Look at that, it almost won't fit out that door. Holy crap, what is that thing? Something big.
I don't know, but I could use
There's a little bit of money.
That's what that guy that had to stop by the shop that one day.
Oh
On
yeah,
Alex's shop.
it's like that.
Yeah. It was GT3R, whatever. It had upgraded turbos and suspension and everything.
Big money. That's the thing. Look at the flat gray or whatever you want to call titanium. That looks really good.
I really like the white on my Camaro, but if I ever do something, I think that'd be cool.
That does look good. That look good. If you put some,
one of those with the top that comes off.
yeah,
turns around.
that's what this is. Some of them, the top come off the back part and left the front, and that one's the one that the whole top comes. That thing's nice. That's like a brand new car, truck, whatever you want to call it. This thing's sweet too. The detail is amazing. So all the SEMA haters, they're not seeing the right stuff. They're seeing the stuff out in the parking lot. Every one of these cars, these are big money and very well done. There's nothing left to the imagination here. Listen to this Cummins powered. That thing's sweet. I love that vintage Ford. All right. Not a lot of these anymore at the shows. We just got clouded with people. That thing's smoking like a freight train. That's sweet. I'm sure not a hard top guy, but that thing's nice. Yeah, it would. That's it. If you got the money, you don't have to worry about rock chips and stuff. That would be a fun one. All right, looks like it's starting to slow down a little bit. A lot of people. So we're in the parade just outside of our door, and there's doors all around this place. So all these cars converge, and you can hear them here. They're coming in back here, and they converge right here. So they're coming around the building. Look at that G4 GT over here.
Where is the parade at?
It just goes around the buildings. It's a friggin' 3 miles long or something. It takes 4 hours. You literally just sit. There's so many cars. Look at this. Look at the 67 coming, I think. No, I can't tell. I don't know enough.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. That's badass. Kong heads, flat head.
They don't sound like Alex's.
Yeah. This thing's badass. Nice. God, I hate that. I hate that so much. What I hate is that I really like that car. And I hate freaking Mustangs.
I don't mind that one.
I'm getting used to it. I'm getting to where I actually want a stupid Mustang. God, I would never have said that in my youth. But I really like that.
Oh, listen to that overlap.
And I think that's got to be a V8, right? Oh, is it an LS? I hate that exhaust though. Look at it blowing up dust. So, they're coming out of the doors to the left and they're coming out of the doors to the right.
Maybe we should walk down here.
Yeah, let's do. We're walking down through here. You can see where they're coming out of that other door.
This is like how the Suds is every week in Indianapolis. What it feels like right now. We're at the Suds.
Oh.
Not with this kind of cars though.
Yeah, not with everyone costing $1 million. So literally that $1 million Nomad there are many hundreds of thousands of dollars anyway. Nick grew up in a place in Indy called what? The Suds?
The Suds, yeah, to drive in. You got root beer floats, onion rings, all kinds of stuff. You can go to the Suds, and then the main road from the Suds to downtown Indy takes you to the Circle Center, where you can go around the circle in downtown Indy.
Oh, yeah.
And go back. It's called making a lap. This is the perfect time. Look, sunset.
Yeah, look at the
Cars.
Look at the sky.
Fumes. Cams.
Yeah. Doesn't get much better.
No.
A lot of carbon fiber.
I can drive that.
That 55?
Well, that and this.
Oh yeah, the Cadillac, yeah.
The 4-door.
Yeah, that's nice. You could probably drive that thing behind it, Lambo or
I
whatever.
would probably drive anything.
We'll drive any of them once.
Beggars can't be choosers over here.
Some of those Toyotas look pretty good too. I'm not a Toyota guy or an import guy, but that looks pretty nasty.
I feel like one of those guys that doesn't have a car or anything. He's like, nah, I don't know if I drive that or not. I'm like,
Yeah.
You don't even have a car. Trust me, you can probably drive anything. The dash of that thing.
That's nasty. I'd take the Cadillac over the, I guess that's a Lamborghini, right?
Yeah, so would I.
Cadillac's badass.
I love that 4-door. I've never seen a 4-door like that.
I don't know anything about them. I assume that's a factory one of those badass LS cars. What's coming up? We got another 6th gen. So is that Camaro called a 6th gen?
Yeah.
And then we got a Roadster back there. A truck, another Corvette. Just all kinds of stuff coming out. Okay, so we just came back in, walking through the building. Look at the difference. Carpet's all ripped up. They're rolling the carpet up over there. It takes minutes. This booth is all tore down. This one's gone. This is all within whatever, an hour or something. I guess Nick went to the restroom. Look at that thing. Yeah, Freeman's in here, the company that puts all this together. They're in here rolling the carpet up. That looks weird. So we just came through the building there, and this is people standing in line for the parade. It goes for miles, I don't know, 2 or 3 miles around here. Cars are starting to move again. Alex said that they will shut them down, letting the ones come out of one of these other buildings. Oh, sorry. I've always been with her while we come through here. Nick's never seen it. He didn't know what the parade was because he's usually inside doing the booth with Nolan and Debbie. Debbie's never been part of it. That's why I wanted her to ride in the car with Alex today. So when I see something interesting, I'll put it back on. Okay, I'm just showing this out of morbid curiosity. Just because I show it doesn't mean I approve of it. Not that. I'm waiting for it to come around the corner. Hear it? So you got the truck with the stereo. The guy's waving them over. So this is a Sema truck. This is the stuff that everybody makes fun of. Wonder why. I mean, I'd like to see that out in the mud, wouldn't you? Okay, listen to this. Not only do we got to show our chrome and our lights off, but we want you to hear our music too. This is their thing. This is what they build them for, mall crawlers. Oh, that one's got a parachute. look at that.
Hey, look who it is. Oh my gosh, Alex Taylor!
Is that Alex Taylor?
Oh my God.
Holy crap! Man, you're awesome.
I know her.
Is that Jason? Oh my goodness! Rockstar! Man, 2 rock stars in a row.
Oh, here we go. I love that truck.
Yeah, that thing's nice. 2-door. I think the back doors have been welded up. That's a sweet silver C10. Oh my goodness, look at the size of this thing.
Oh gosh, here comes our Marinara.
Good grief.
This thing sounds cool. Kind of sounds like a tractor, but I like it.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know why, I love it.
Sounds like a tractor with a cam. It's pretty damn cool. I like it.
I love the old gold Magnum.
Yeah, that looks awesome. Aussies.
I want to hear it on the chip.
Evidently we had a bunch of Australians come.
Yeah, don't forget it.
Man, look at the lights and the wheels of that thing.
Stereo's got some bump.
Yeah. As goofy as it is, it's one of the nicer ones. It's cool because it's a single cab. It looks good.
Look at that bike.
Lowrider, eh? There's a GT3. Oh, we got a Challenger coming. You'll have to rack them.
I want to hear that one on the anti-lag, bro.
We got one coming around. Challenger's not going to show off. He's got to shoot. You think he goes much more than 150?
I don't even think it goes that.
Oh, here's another
There we
Aussie.
go. I like it.
That's cool. 2-door.
Look at that. He's got a 12-inch dash.
That's a weird looking, unique, cool at the same time rig. We got somebody. We got a couple somebodies. So the Ford's blowing coal on the little fart and bang car back here. He's crop dusting.
Just like me.
Nismo must be the one that's farting and banging.
No, it's this guy.
Oh, is this
That's
it?
not Nismo.
Oh, it's still a Nismo. They're all farting and popping around the corner.
I can't hear him. I would drive that.
What? Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's a 61 bubble top. See how the posts are so narrow on it? Pretty rare cars, pretty high desirable. Same model as me. I smell E85 bus.
That's your Camaro again back there.
Is it? What is that thing? Looks like some Russian military motorcycle. Look at that. Tell me that doesn't say.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's cool. That's like a Unimog. It's split in the middle. That thing's badass. That diesel's got some chop. You're getting in trouble.
Imagine getting those tires.
Man. What do you do with those tires, though? Those are, I wonder if they market them as mall crawler tires. It's a nice 57 Chevy truck. I wish the cigar would go out. All right, well, the Roadster's finally come around the corner. Still smoking black. But yeah, it is. But it's running. I was worried for him that it wasn't going to be running. Well, I guess he's doing okay, not overheating. Good for him. Okay, the guy on this side in the seat looks to be about 70. I wonder, I bet you anything they got a step ladder in there. All right, so since they're out of the parade, we came up to the top of the, I think this is the 6th level of our parking garage, and they're doing a shoot with a Mustang, a Challenger, and a Camaro. Looks pretty good all together there. They're all sporting that new Mickey Thompson tire with the big Westgate in the back. That looks cool. So it's kind of dark out here, but they're doing some pretty good stuff. Okay, so we're just sitting here on the strip waiting for the camera people to get their cameras ready. I decided to get out, take some video. Pretty cool. We're gonna go down the strip if they ever get their stuff ready. There's the strip. There's the dip. There's the chick. wrap on the Camaro wrap. See what I did there?
It's pretty good.
So anyway, the car was a success at SEMA. It's been a lot of fun, but it's been a long trip. So Debbie and I are gonna load this thing up and head back to Arkansas and get back to work, and I know she needs to get back to work. So thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you guys. Hopefully, I didn't get to see what all happened behind the scenes before this video, and then all that, so you guys probably saw it before I did. So hopefully you enjoyed, but yeah, SEMA was a good one this year, and people liked the green on the wheels.
And you got a new car, basically.
I got a new car. It needs a little work. You'll see
It
the
does.
you'll see just a little bit, but it'll be very drivable after that.
She'll have some videos on that. I'm sure the car looks awesome right now. It just needs a little bit of work to make it right, and that's coming soon.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And don't forget to check out our new members only section, because I think that's going to be a lot of fun. It's already launched. It's on my page on YouTube, so you can join that. I'm not going to have a lot of stuff on it before we get back, because it kind of happened in a hurry. But check that out if you will. And again, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.